No way my kid's gonna wear a mask for 8 hours a day.
The fight over masks for New York City kids under 5 is now reaching a boiling point.
It's been too long for our kids wearing masks in school. It's been over 2 years.
The city dropped the school mask mandate for kindergarten through 12th graders last month. Mayor Eric Adams promised to do the same for kids under 5 this week if COVID numbers remain low.
Cases are definitively rising, and it's gotten our attention.
But with the new variant taking hold, New York City officials are recommending everyone wear a mask indoors and requiring it for kids ages 2 to 4, still too young for the vaccine. Some parents, including Daniela Jampel, are fed up.
Toddlers have to wear masks while no one else has to in New York City. So how much more patience does the mayor expect me to extend him?
Jampel confronting the mayor at Monday's press conference.
10 days ago, you stood right here and you said that the masks would come off on April 4th. That has not happened. You reneged on your promise.
No. Let her finish, because you let her start. Go ahead and finish, ma'am, okay?
When will you unmask our toddlers?
There's a new variant. The numbers are increasing. We're going to move at the right pace, and that's the role I must do. That's what I stated. I'm living up to my promises.
The city says Jampel, a lawyer for the city, posed as a journalist to get into the press conference. Now she's out of a job. A New York City Law Department spokesman says they had planned to fire Jampel before the incident, adding, today's events, however, which include her decision to lie to City Hall staff and state she was a journalist at a press conference, demonstrate a disturbing lack of judgment and integrity. Jampel says she's hiring a lawyer and that, quote, I will not litigate my wrongful termination in the press. Meanwhile, thanking her supporters in a tweet that has amassed more than 1,800 likes, promising that the fight continues. But some parents say masking toddlers who are unable to be vaccinated is still the right thing to do.
That's a good idea because the kids tend to get sick a lot and they transmit the virus more easily.
Across the country, statewide mask mandates have mostly disappeared. The decision now left to individuals. New York, one of the last major cities to keep in place any sort of mask mandate in schools.
All right, Priscilla joins us now live from City Hall here in New York City. So, Priscilla, some parents are saying it's time for the masks to go. The mayor, though, not backing down on the mandate for young children. Do we know what the thinking is here from the city, since the most vulnerable, the elderly, don't have to wear masks?
Yeah, Tom, city officials are concerned about some of the case numbers that they're seeing, and they know that there is a new variant out there that is more contagious and that this is a group of kids that is not yet able to be vaccinated. And I think what city officials don't want is to have to shut down daycares and preschools because of an outbreak among this group that is not yet able to be vaccinated. We saw some of those shutdowns occur at other points during the pandemic and the devastating impacts that it had for parents, particularly those who are working, and also for students in terms of learning loss. And I think the mayor and his health officials are trying to avoid that. But I will say I've spoken to some health experts about this, and they say don't expect this mandate to remain in place for years to come. They think that it will likely only be a few more weeks before those students under 5 may be able to take those masks off.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.